is going on? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope having a blessed Monday if you're watching this. Before I get started on this quick review for TNA's Sacrifice here in 2025. Just gotta do a quick shout out to all subscribers to the channel and to the followers on Rumble. So at 386, almost at 400, 14 away. And once I do, I'll drop these 6 through 10 favorite female wrestlers of all time. And once I reach that 500 mark, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Because I'm thinking about, I might do the TNA Mount Rushmore, could do favorite theme songs, I could do favorite promos of all time. I don't know yet, not to see. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But without further ado, let's get into this review, alright? First match on pre-show, we got First Class. And if you ain't first class, you're last. Because they're all about that money. Right? But they're going up against the Aztec Warriors of Octagon Jr. and Laredo Kid. And the main takeaway was their theme song was absolute fire. And I'm like, who made this shit? I mean, like, first it was Mike Santana's theme song, and now this, banger after banger. Way better than fucking Death Rebel over there in WWE, if they're still there or not. But yeah, keep doing your thing. Match was predictable. First Class goes over. No, I'm not surprised. All right. And I like Casey Navarro. That's one of my favorites here in TNA because he's hilarious. Extremely entertaining. Next match, Sami Callihan versus Mance Warner in a street fight. Couldn't get into the match because Mance Warner ain't losing in his first pay-per-view match here at TNA. Not to Sami Callihan. Right? Sami doesn't need it. They're not doing shit with him anyway. Fuck it. No, they did their spots with the fucking staple gun and all that shit, but Mance Warner goes over as he should. And the next match is one filled with controversy, polarizing to a lot of people. We have, do you smell what the chin is cooking? The chin says, though you're a damn roll. Never gets old. Right, got Tessa Blanchard coming out with a special entrance from, I guess, I've never heard this chick a day in my life. I guess she's a rapper named Crystal Poppin. Looks like a combination of Cardi B and Britt Baker. Now, I don't know what the fuck Tessa was out here wearing. I don't know who told her it was a good idea. I don't have the answers to these questions. Alright, but she looked like a green guy off of Blood In, Blood Out, S.A. Simo. TNA is probably thinking like, look, how can she possibly be racist? I mean, she's out there dressed like a Mexican, out there with a red bone chick doing her theme song. She is not racist. Like, I don't know, man. They're trying. It's too much. You're doing too much, man. All right. There's a lot of people I've seen that stopped watching TNA because of this woman, and I completely understand and respect that level of hatred. All right. That's the same hatred I have towards Cody Rhodes. Main reason I don't watch fucking SmackDown or the pay-per-views, and I barely cover Raw as it is, right? But yeah, I get it. You checked out Tessa Blanchard, ain't doing it. Fuck her. I got it. Right, but I'll be a hypocrite to be like, oh, she doesn't belong here. When I legit made a video, like, booking a redemption angle for Tessa Blanchard. But little did I know that she would actually be back here in TNA. Kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is. I was not expecting her to actually be back here in TNA. But here she is. All right, so least I could do is wish her the best of luck. All right, like I don't hate her. I don't like her. I'm indifferent. I really don't care. Right, like, but I wish her the best of luck in her run. Because this is it. She fucks up, it's over. Right, you're done. You're washed. It's over. So this is it for her. Now, someone I do like is Layling Lee, who they're not doing fuck all with here in TNA. Her and Zaya Brookside, but I think Zaya has it worse. She's been there longer, hasn't done shit. Layling Lee got here like sometime like late last year, had a few matches, no significant storylines, just like her first storyline that she's actually had. Besides the one with Savannah Evans, but that was super random. Here, there was no possible way. It's inconceivable that Lang Lee was going to go over here tonight. And I like Lang Lee. I always have. Went back when she was Xia Li in WWE. They didn't do shit with her back then. You know, they're not doing shit with her at TNA. I don't get it. It's like, I don't fucking get it. Beautiful woman. She can wrestle. I know she can talk. What the fuck's the hang up? Like, what? I don't know, man. It's frustrating. It really is. When you see talents like Lang Lee, Xia Brookside, you know they're good, but they're not doing fuck all of these ladies. It's like, what are we doing here, man? What's the end game? We're gonna push them or not? All right. But Tessa Blanchard goes over, predictable. All right, and most likely she will be the one that beats Motorosha Slamovic, all right, for that Knockouts World Championship. It's only a matter of time. It's inevitable at this point. Next match, 6-man tag. Got the Rascals and Ace Austin versus Team Wesley. I wanted Wesley's crew to win, you know, to give them some momentum. You put these guys together, and for what? So that they could job out to the Rascals and Ace Austin, just a random tag team, because unfortunately Chris Bay got injured, and Lord knows when he's going to come back, or if he's able to come back, which hopefully he does. But no, I'm praying for him, you know. But it's like, come on, man. Like, the moment Wesley was surrounded by these guys, it was like, yeah, it's over. It's like, he's fucking losing. And Rascals, Ace Austin go over. I feel bad for Wesley. You know, like, I don't know, man. There's just certain talents you see on these rosters, and it's like, man, they deserve more. And Wesley's one of those guys. But moving on to the next match, we have the King here in TNA. Killer Cass, King Cass, a.k.a. Frankie Kazarian. He's going up against Steve Maclin. I had King Cass going over here tonight. And does he? No. No, he fucking doesn't. Despite the fact that he could cash in that card shot gauntlet trophy at any given moment. All right, you think they try to keep this dude relatively strong. Nah. They feed him to Maclin because they're trying to further the story between him and Eric Young. Is Maclin going to join the Northern Armory or not? Who cares? Like, who cares if Steve Maclin joins this regular Steve Maclin that he is now? He joins the Northern Armory, no character change. Who gives a fuck? Alright, if he joins, he needs to shave his head bald, get some more tattoos, give Eric Young his old fucking world-class Maniac theme song back, and now you're talking. Now you got a fucking group on your hands. That's a fucking stable. But if that doesn't happen, then who gives a shit? Alright, I want Frankie Kazarian to become the next TNA World Heavyweight Champion. To succeed where Christopher Daniels didn't. To succeed where Jay Lethal didn't. You know? And hopefully he does not end up like Christian. And don't worry, that video for AEW's Revolution is coming up next. Alright? I just want to knock this out here for TNA Sacrifice. I just hope they go all in on Kazarian. I really do. Moving on. We have a 3v2 match. All right, we have Ash and Heather by Elegance and the Concierge against the reigning, defending, undisputed TNA Knockouts World Champions, Spitfire. All right, now I had Ash and Heather going over here because I'm like, there's no fucking way they can lose a 3-on-2 match. I'm like, if they do, break them up. Right, you guys are done. Right, you guys ain't never win those fucking tag team belts. But they did. They did, thanks to the shenanigans of the Concierge, who was hilarious. Right, keep this guy around. This dude gets it. Right, entertaining. That's what he is. But Ash and Heather goes over, and we have the new TNA Knockout Tag Team Champions, Ash and Heather by Elegance. And it's about fucking time. As much as I like Dani Luna, I want her to go after some singles gold. Right? That's what I want from Dani Luna. I want her to be the next TNA Knockouts champion. Alright, because she's that good in my opinion. She's my favorite knockout here in TNA. Alright, that's what I want. And there's no slight towards Jody. I'm just not a fan of women tag teams to begin with because they don't have enough women tag teams to have a legit division. Like, especially here in TNA, there's only Spitfire, you got Ash and Heather by Elegance. Decay is over. There's no more Crazy Steve. We don't know when the fuck Havoc is coming back. MK Ultra is done. Killer Kelly's pregnant, so she's gonna be gone for a minute, right? And can't blame her on that. So yeah, I will never be a fan of women tag teams because there's not enough tag teams to begin with. Understand? Next match, we have an Ali we trust, the greatest politician in our lifetime. Alright, the man that should be the next TNA World Heavyweight Champion, and Mustafa Ali. He's going against my nigga Mike Santana, and this was easily the best match of the night. Not even fucking close. Like, you had Mike Santana pulling up in a lowrider, giving a tribute to my favorite wrestler of all time, Viva la Raza, Simon. Eddie Guerrero, rest in peace. Guys, they're here in El Paso, Texas, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, they're showing mad love to Eddie, as they should, because Eddie was the fucking man. All right, yeah, and I've never seen a bad Mustafa Ali match. I haven't. All right, and Mike Santana, he's been killing it since he's been back here at TNA. But somebody's got to lose. All right, and it wasn't gonna be Ali. So, like, just look at some of the things this man has accomplished since he's officially signed with TNA. He turned the good hands from being good jobbers to being great jobbers, right? The great hands. He saved Tasha Steelz, who was on the brink of despair and depression, gave her a job as his secretary, and now she's doing her best character work in her career. Right? I'm joking, but this is easily, in my opinion, Mustafa Ali's best work in his career. It's not even close, right? And if there's a match that you need to check out here from Sacrifice, it's this match right here, all right? And fast forward to the finish. Ali steals a victory. He goes over as he should have, and this is the first L that Mike Santana has taken since he's been back in TNA. And just look at the character that Mustafa Ali possesses after this match. Alright, he sees Mike Santana, he got his ass whooped. Alright, he looks distraught, flustered, he can't believe it. So what does he do? He pours him a glass of the finest scotch, bourbon, whiskey, where the fuck it was, for him to drink. Alright, who does that? Well, like, who do you know? You whoop the dude's ass and you pour him a drink afterwards. Like, what is this, Yellowstone or Roadhouse? You know what I mean? All I'm saying is that Mustafa Ali is awesome. They got to build him up to go after Joe Hendry and have him go over to become the next TNA World Heavyweight Champion if you don't give it to Frankie Kazarian. So that's what I want to see. Either Frankie or Mustafa become the next champion. Next match is for the TNA Knockouts World Championship, where you got Cora Jade, who I don't give a shit about. People like her because they think she's sexy. And I understand that. I understand that completely. But I look at the NXT roster, that women's division, and I'm like, there's way sexier chicks on that roster. You're like, kidding me? You got that Muy Caliente, Lola Vice, you got Amos Parker, Jada Parker, you got Soruka, you got Kalani Jordan, you got Fallon Henley. Like, come on, man. And not to mention, I always forgot to mention this earlier, you got Last Legend, Jakara Jackson, who are showing up to challenge Ash and Heather by Elegance. Now I'm like, damn. Ash and Heather finally won the damn things, and now they have to go up against fucking Jakara and Last Legend, or the Legend of Lash. Right, like, and I don't want, like, it's not good. I don't like this scenario, right? Because, like, I like these ladies. I do. On one hand, you just gave the fucking belts finally to Ash and Heather by Elegance, right? On the other hand, like, I don't want Lash and Jakara to do the JOB here. I don't. Like, they began jobbed out far too much. There's no fucking reason why you couldn't win the women's tag team championships from fucking Bianca Belair and Naomi. I mean, oh no, let's give it to fucking Liv Morgan and fucking Raquel Rodriguez because they need something to do. Like, you know what? Fuck it. They can hot potato that fucking tag team titles. Who gives a fuck? Alright, you know, you gotta fucking have fucking Lash and Jakara win it. And then you gotta have Ash by Elegance win it back. You know, they're just trading wins back and forth. Fuck it. Do that. I don't know, man. But getting back to the championship match between Cora Jade and the reigning, defending, undisputed TNA Knockouts World Champion, Masha Slamovic. Right? Didn't care for the match because I already knew off rip Cora Jade ain't winning. Right? Like, there's no fucking way that was gonna happen. Masha hits the Requiem, Pile Driver, 1, 2, 3, and still TNA Knockouts World Champion, Masha Slamovic. Now, I see some comments regarding Masha Slamovic. You know, they're saying how they missed the silent assassin, Masha Slamovic, the one that was across the table from Jordan Grace. Deadass looked at her and was like, Masha will kill you. Flips the table, whoops her ass. Alright? I do miss that Masha, I'm not gonna lie. I do. But I'm happy for her. I'm happy that she's finally getting a run with the belt. It's not gonna be for too much longer because they're giving that belt to Tessa Blanchard. Right? It's gonna happen at some point this year. It is. You know, it is what it is. But I'm happy for Masha, you know what I mean? But that leads us next match, and this was the second best match of the night. You know, it's for the X Division Championship, a ladder match. You got Jeff Hardy. He's going up against the reigning, defending, undisputed TNA X Division Champion, the face of the franchise, Moose. Good match. So it was a good ass match, right? The fact that, yeah, Jeff Hardy is still doing his crazy ass bumps. Still, there's nobody that hits a swanton better than Jeff Hardy. Leon Slater who does like the 450 swanton, but that's a different variation. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about there's a regular swanton bomb. Nobody does it better than Jeff Hardy. But Moose needed to win, especially after he got his ass whooped by Obafemi at Roadblock. So he needed this win, and he did. You know, he climbed up the ladder, took down the X Division Championship, and still the X Division World Champion, Moose. Right decision. You know, Moose needs to drop that belt to Leon Slater. That's who I want to see win and become the next X Division champion. Right? So, until then, keep pushing Moose. And that leads us to the main event. 10-man cage match. Right, got on one hand, trust the system. Brian Myers, Eddie Edwards, and man, I hate pro wrestling. JDC, you're teaming up with the Colognes. They're going up against my nigga Leon Slater, the youngest in charge of YIC, the wanted man Nick Nemeth, Elijah, aka Ezekiel, aka Elias. You got Broken Matt Hardy, and the reigning, defending, undisputed TNA World Heavyweight Champion. I believe in Joe Hendry. Didn't really care for the main event because I already knew off rip that Team Hendry was going over. Ain't no fucking way he's doing the JOB here to the Colognes, even though this is like their first TNA pay-per-view match. Officially. It ain't gonna happen. Right, so, as predicted, Team Hendry goes over. After the match, we see the heel turn that even Stevie Wonder can see coming. He doesn't even watch TNA. Right? Nobody could possibly be shocked by this, but we have the wanted man, Nick Nemeth, officially turning heel. Him and his Nick Nemeth's brother, they whooped Matt Hardy's ass. Right? After the match. So, you're looking at the next TNA Tag Team Champions and the Nemeth Brothers. And that's it for fucking TNA Sacrifice. Alright? Decent pay-per-view overall. I mean, there's some matches I really didn't care for, but it was decent. The crowd was on point. In El Paso, Texas, shout out to them. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about this shit. So now I want to hear from you guys. All right, I know this review is super late. My apologies, but I'll try to get caught up this week. All right, but I want to hear from you guys. What was your favorite match, your favorite moment? How did you feel about the pay-per-view overall? But like if you like, hate if you hate. It's all the same to me. I just want to see the engagement and the feedback from you guys. Next video will be the good, the bad, and the ugly as fuck review for AEW's Revolution. But wasting of your guys' time. So that said, be safe, be blessed, take care of yourself, protecting yours, your loved ones, stay warm, stay dry, stay frosty, and please be safe. There's always some crazy shit going on out there, so I don't want you guys getting caught up in that wave, getting washed up along with it. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. But most importantly, trust in God, right? I'm out of here. Until next time, adios.